Hey guys, it's Hollywood Studios here, and today I'm here to talk about an upcoming announcement that I know has all of us very excited. On Instagram, Six Flags Great Adventures Hurricane Harbor Water Park confirmed that there will be an announcement of some form coming on March 1st, 2023. It's also safe to assume that Great Adventure will be making an announcement for the dry park as well, but that's just a little bit of speculation on my part. However, we are definitely getting an announcement regarding the water park's additions for 2023. So in this video, prior to the announcement on March 1st, we're going to take a look at what could possibly be coming to Hurricane Harbor and Great Adventure, as like I said, I think it's very likely that Great Adventure will also be making an announcement on the same day. But we're going to start with Hurricane Harbor because I think Hurricane Harbor is in desperate need of new addition, and I think 2023 may be the year that comes true. Fiesta Texas and San Antonio, another Six Flags park, is doing a major water park expansion in addition to a pretty significant dry park expansion where they're getting a huge bundle of new water slides in addition to getting a new dueling family coaster. So I think it's very possible that Great Adventure will easily get something pretty big for the water park and pretty big for the dry park this year, though time will tell, of course. I think Hurricane Harbor will be getting a new slide for 2023. As for what type, that I'm not too sure about. Personally, I have always thought that Hurricane Harbor is in desperate need of a water coaster, as that's the one major slide type other than drop slides it does not have. Water coasters are easily my favorite type of water park attraction, especially water slide. I've ridden the one at Six Flags Fiesta Texas called Thunder Rapids, which is actually cloned across the Six Flags chain a couple times. And that is easily my favorite water slide I've ever been on. It is so fun, you get soaked, it's very thrilling, and I really was hoping that Great Adventure would get one of these. It's very possible that Great Adventure could get a near clone or variation of Fiesta Texas's slide, just with a slight variation in layout to fit the park better, but I think they may not go this route just because I'm not too sure who manufactured that one. It could be ProSlide, it could be a different company, but I think they may go a different route, unfortunately. It seems like Hurricane Harbor has been prioritizing more family-oriented attractions through the past few years, and I think that trend may continue, as I think it's very possible they will be getting something very similar to what Fiesta Texas is getting, which is that bundle of water slides that are more family-oriented. They all get bigger and bigger in size as you go up, but none of them are too crazy extreme. As for where in Hurricane Harbor this new slide could go, there's plenty of different spots throughout the park. It's a pretty good sized water park. I personally think the best spot for them to do this would be on the far end of the park next to the currently standing kiddie area, and then there's those 4 slides kind of tucked away in the back. I think somewhere in that area, get rid of some of the trees and put a new slide and plaza down. I think that would be a really good spot. Personally, I think a water coaster would be absolutely great to kind of rush through the woods maybe. I don't know how far out they could actually go into the woods, but I think that would be really, really cool. Either way, we are going to be seeing a really cool announcement for Hurricane Harbor on March 1st for the 2023 season. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think Hurricane Harbor in New Jersey will be announcing for the 2023 season. Moving on to Six Flags Great Adventure, or the dry park, I also think that they will be making an announcement on this day. Six Flags New England will be making an announcement around the same time too, so I think this will be the time where all the Six Flags parks that open at the same time around early April will be making their announcements. I think we could maybe even expect something from Six Flags America soon too. But since this video is strictly about Great Adventure, that's what we're going to be looking at right now. And I think there's a variety of different things they could announce for the 2023 season. For one, they could try to tie Barnstormer opening as a 2023 edition, even though it was kind of, I guess, pseudo-delayed from the 2022 season. I was able to see from the drone that it was pretty much complete. The ride is there. Looks like they did a little bit of landscaping, so I would not be surprised, as long as it gets its operating permits and everything, that it will be open on opening day for 2023. If not, a little bit later into the 2023 season, it will definitely be open. As for other new attractions, that's really up in the air. I don't really remember seeing anything too notable in terms of demolition or preparation for a new attraction, and even from the drone there was not too much to see. There haven't been any major removals of rides, at least removals as of right now. I know the parachutes were announced to be removed, but they are still standing there, and they probably will stand there for the entire 2023 season. So the only thing I can really think of is the Looney Tunes Seaport Bridge, which really isn't called that anymore. I there were some markers underneath the bridge where we were speculating maybe it'd be cool to see one of the Skyline dueling family coasters go there, especially after Fiesta Texas announced it and now Over Georgia also announced it. I'm assuming they bought quite a few for the chain, so maybe Great Adventure will be a recipient, though that's kind of a shot in the dark as we really don't know quite yet. It would not surprise me if they made an announcement regarding El Toro in some regard. Last we heard from the park was that they were planning to have it ready by opening day. However, I'm starting to think maybe it won't be ready for opening day. It seems like they're really going all out with the repairs, at least I hope they are. And if that is the case, I doubt it will be ready to go by opening day. Opening day is only a little over a month from now, and to think that El Toro will have all its track put back on, all tested, all approved, ready to go by then, I think it's a little bit of a stretch, especially considering how much work still needs to be done by the end of the 2022 season from the last time we were able to see El Toro from the park. So I'm thinking they may announce a date or a time to expect El Toro to be open. I think they can't continue to just not mention it, as it is probably one of, if not their most notable attraction at the whole park, and to kind of stay silent on it really would not be a good move, especially as your park is getting ready to open. So I do think we could expect something about El Toro, whether it be them announcing the work that was done to it or an around opening date for it. I think that's definitely something to look for as well. Other things include food and other park improvements. I know one park improvement I'm definitely keeping my eyes out for is the old Dippin' Dots stand by El Toro. If you guys noticed last season, it was fenced off and closed for most of the 2022 season, and I had heard rumblings that they might be bringing an Auntie Anne's to there, which would be really good in my opinion. I believe Six Flags Over Texas already brought an Auntie Anne's to their park, and I think that would be a great spot for Great Adventure to have an Auntie Anne's, as there's no need for that to be another Dippin' Dots, as there's Dippin' Dots right down the path. That would be a really good spot to kind of break up the different snack options at the park. In terms of other food updates, there's not really too many other restaurants I could think of in terms of being new or just being announced to be refurbed or anything along those lines. I do think we'll see some beautification and other park improvements. I would not be surprised at all if pathways get replaced, if trees get planted, landscaping gets done. They even put something on their Facebook that they're working on a beautification project for this season and to stay tuned. So it's definitely something to keep an eye out for too. I always love it when the park is trying to make itself look better and better, and I think last year, especially during the summer, they did a great job, especially during the festival, Summer Vibes. So I think we could definitely expect to see some really good landscaping and whatnot for the park this year. It really does go a long way, even if you're there just to ride the coasters. It makes the park's atmosphere a lot better. Now, I'm not really expecting too much for Great Adventure in 2023, as you could probably tell by the way I'm talking. It just doesn't seem like they're really going to go crazy this year. I think they're going to be doing as many park improvements as they can to gear the park up for the 50th anniversary, which, just remember, Salim did tell us in the interview that it will be big, whatever that means, whether there's a new coaster, whether there's big celebrations, whatever that may mean. The 50th anniversary in 2024 is going to be big, and they're going to want the park to be in its absolute best shape it possibly can be. So I think we'll see the bulk of the new investments at Great Adventure come for the 2024 season. So 2023 will probably be a year of prep in order to be ready for 2024. But that's getting into another topic for another day, so we're going to end the video right there. Stay tuned for March 1st on the Hollywood Studios channel, as we will be reporting on all the announcements coming from Six Flags Parks on that day. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That way you never miss another update regarding Great Adventure or all of Six Flags. I'm Colin from Hollywood Studios, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.